Hello, I'm Mike Pepe, the president and founder of Performix, and today we're excited to have John Mendelson, the president and CEO of Ashar Group. We're going to spend some time learning about life settlements. John, thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
One of the things I wanted to bring up, with advisors, there's multiple ways and companies out there that are doing sales for the advisors, but how can an advisor be misled? And what is your recommendation for advisors looking to take a life settlement opportunity to the market?
So this is one of the most common questions that we've had, and especially within the fiduciary space, because they want to be so careful as to always look out for the best interest of the client. So they do really want to understand how could they be misled in this transaction when this is maybe not their core business. However, in certain situations, a life settlement might make sense. Well, the most common way that an advisor can be misled is by not understanding who is truly and dutifully representing them within the life settlement market. No different than any other asset sale, you have a buyer's representative and a seller's representative, and understanding all the intricacies around that, understanding how to do the valuation work, how to model it out, how to understand the longevity, and how to best position that policy is critical in making sure that you can deliver the most competitive offer to the client anytime they're going to approach a life settlement. Well, today's world is really filled with a lot of marketing and information all over, from the internet to direct to consumer advertising and all different forms of media. And many of those making those marketing promotions, they're not necessarily disclosing that they don't represent the client. They represent investors only. They have one responsibility and one responsibility owner. One responsibility. They are not malicious, but they're like any investor who's trying to generate the best rate of return they can. So what's critical when approaching the life settlement space is to make sure that you're only sharing information with those that have 100% fiduciary responsibility to you as the policy owner and to the advisory team. What you don't want to do and what you'd like to avoid is sharing information that could essentially harm the future outcome for your client. No different than if you were selling any other asset or any other piece of property. What you don't want to do is to share information that would not be in the client's best interest. So what we're encouraging advisors to do is always ask right up front, do you have a responsibility to the investor or to the client? Are you licensed to represent the buyer? Or are you 100% licensed to represent the consumer and the advisory team? That is typically the most often way that advisors are misled in today's market.
Great. John, thanks for your insight. We appreciate your time today, and talk soon.